Today's word is the noun kissēʼ. The Hebrew noun kissēʼ serves as the primary term for throne, but its usage is a spectrum from simple furniture to cosmic authority. Linguistically, kissēʼ is a loanword that traces back to the Sumerian word guza, which evolved from the Akkadian kusu before entering the Hebrew lexicon. Interestingly, while the Hebrew form remains short, cognates in Aramaic, kissēʼ, and Arabic, korsi, insert an R consonant, creating a distinct phonetic variation within the Semitic family of the same object. In its basic sense, a kissēʼ is simply a seat or a chair used in daily life. But chairs were not common in the ancient world and tended to be for the use of powerful figures. In 2 Kings 4:10, a wealthy Shunammite woman provides a table, a lamp, and a kissēʼ for the prophet Elisha, likely a piece of ordinary furniture rather than a royal seat, though given her wealth and Elisha's status, it may have been an indication of honor. The priest Eli is described as sitting on his seat by the doorpost of the temple in 1 Samuel 1:9. The personified figure of folly in Proverbs 9:14 is depicted as sitting on a kissēʼ at the door of her house to call out to passers-by. However, the word is most frequently associated with royal power. It represents the office and authority of the monarch. Pharaoh asserts his hierarchy over Joseph by noting that only with respect to the kissēʼ will he be greater, Genesis 41:40. The physical grandeur of such objects is highlighted in 1 Kings 10:18, which describes Solomon's great throne of ivory overlaid with gold. The term naturally extends to the divine realm. The prophets visualize the Lord as king seated upon a kissēʼ, as seen in Isaiah's vision of the Lord high and lifted up, Isaiah 6:1, and Micaiah's vision of the Lord sitting on his throne with the host of heaven standing by in 1 Kings 22:19. A particularly interesting usage of this word occurs in Psalm 45:7, verse 6 in some editions. The Hebrew text addresses the king with the phrase kissēʼ Elohim. This is traditionally translated as "your throne, O God," seemingly applying a divine title to the Davidic king. However, scholars such as Driver and Emerton have suggested alternative readings of "your throne is like God's throne," retaining the focus on the Davidic king, but avoiding addressing him with a divine title. Thus, kissēʼ is an honorable resting place for prophets and fools, kings and divinity.